Welcome back everybody, it's Kaido, and today we got the new Whimpering Wastes reset. This mode has quite a rough start. A lot of people thought it's a bit too hard, especially the last reset before that one. That one was quite tricky because they pretty much nerfed the tokens, they nerfed the stage for the infinite torrents, which is basically the hardest stage of all of them. So I already cleared all the easy ones to get them out of the way, and today we are gonna try out if they actually managed to fix this game mode ultimately, because I've seen they made some quite interesting changes. But before we get into this, first of all, this video is sponsored by Kuro Games, so thank you guys so much. And to make this video even more special, why not also use Aero Rover, since everybody has him, if you finish the story of course. So we're gonna find out if Aero Rover is good for this mode as well. But now let's dive in. What is actually different this time? Now first of all, let's talk a bit about the respawning waters, the chasm that is also getting reset. I finished all of these stages in one first try, and I remember in the last reset that I actually was struggling in some of these stages, and I actually had to repeat some of these stages to actually get the S rank for them. These were actually quite manageable now. I think they just improved the stage buffs in general, and also the monsters give now more points. At least that's what it felt like. So yeah, the chasm is also now easier. But with the newest Whimpering Wastes reset, they finally brought back the fan favorite token, the gospel that receives harm or not praise. Everybody loves to use that one. It increases your crit rate by 40% and crit damage by 80% after using an intro skill. Pretty much 100% uptime if you just manage to intro all the time. And I already saw so many people say they're so glad that this is back. But also we have to welcome two new tokens. Let's talk about the first one. This is the gaze that pierces through time. Each time dealing coordinated attack increases basic attack damage of all resonators by 12%, stacking up to 10 times. That is a 120% basic attack damage increase if you just use coordinated attackers. So you could just use Cantarella, Motefi, Yinlin, Ririna, Baiji, and you will boost your basic attack damage by a lot. The other one that's also new is the call that comes from a lost land. So this one actually buffs your resonance skill damage when you use your resonance liberation. Pretty much you have to ult 2 times and you will get a 120% skill damage increase. This one is actually also quite juicy. All the other tokens I think are pretty much the same. So the Plunderers is also back. That one is also quite a fan favorite so far in the player base. But now let's get into the infinite torrents. And most importantly, we have to talk about the stage buff this time, because they brought back the first stage buff that we have in the first Whimpering Wastes, which actually increases damage taken by the enemies by 50%. That's a 50% damage increase just entering the stage. This one is quite crazy. We're gonna see how crazy it is now, because now I'm going to try to finish the stage. Of course with the S rank, which means 4,500 points. Since I said I want to try Aero Rover, I'm actually gonna do it. I already had one team in mind, which is Aero Rover, Roshia, and Cantarella. In the second stage, I will just go for the classic Camellia team. So going here for a Sanha and Shorekeeper Camellia team. We're gonna use the Plunderer's Captain Seal, which actually makes electro explosions every time when we have like a heal. So this should be actually quite good with Aero Rover since she heals and Cantarella heals as well. Actually, no. We're gonna swap out Cantarella and we're gonna put in Ririna. That's what we're gonna do. And in this stage, I'm actually gonna swap to the crit rate and crit damage increase. So let's see how this is going. But I think Roshia definitely a good pick here.
Listen, fruit of evolution. Aerial stunt. Up we go, Aero.
We did have a few missteps, yeah, like this.
Mamma mia.
Same thing here. But the electro explosions are already helping a lot.
Waves follow.
Yeah, you can see how like these electro explosions just happen so quickly. Every time we heal.
The wicked will
It's
face
crazy, yep.
judgment. Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds.
Okay, doing good.
The fruit life is in everything.
Now we have the coordinated attack.
Aerial stunt. Tornado.
I think I missed with my initial hit for the intro. Feels bad, man.
Time for some crowd.
This one is already pretty much good, better than the last one. Can I get the intro, please? There we go.
Wind calls. Waves follow. Hopefully this helps.
You can suck him in. Roshia is actually great with Aero Rover. Quite the underrated team, I feel like. But then again, Roshan
The wicked
fits in
will
every
face
team.
judgment. Waves rise.
95k there.
Judgment strikes.
Awesome. We're doing good. Already at 1,000 points.
Mamma mia.
That's not bad. Not bad. Ult.
Performance.
Just make sure the heal is still up.
To me.
So we get the electro explosions. Awesome.
Wind calls.
Swap back to
Waves
Aero.
follow. Wind rises.
Losing FPS here because there's so many explosions. But we're doing good. I think we're actually doing fine. Fantastic.
The wicked.
We can do a big
will
explosion
face
here.
judgment. I
Another one.
am the tempest.
Okay.
Leave it to me. Aerial stance.
Roshan time.
Tempest show.
Awesome,
Mamma
awesome,
mia.
awesome.
Avanti.
Yeah, this feels way better. We didn't get a lot of more points, but
Time for
definitely
some
better than
fire.
last time.
Bloom. What for luminous energy. Wind calls. Waves follow.
Yeah, these electro explosions are freaking huge. Can we at least get 2,000? Oh, we got it, we got it, we got it.
Waves rise.
Awesome. One more
Judgment
hit.
strikes.
Getting some bonus points here.
Aerial stance.
2,050. Okay, I take it. We got 2,000 at least. I guess now it comes down to Camellia and her crit rate and crit damage token. Let's see how this is going.
Struggle harder. Entertain me.
Of course, I need my intros first to get the buff from the token. But we're gonna clear the first wave like this. That's what I do most of the time. Or maybe even the second one. Then I swap a little bit.
Modulation.
But this buff is definitely insane. 40% crit rate and 80% crit damage is crazy. Alright, we're getting there.
Behind me. Lotus pervade.
All we need is 2.5k, right? And we already got pretty close with the other buffs, so
Run.
should be possible.
Dance going.
Explode.
Blossom.
700,000, that's with the token, yeah. Yeah, I think the basic attack damage token is not too crazy. If you consider that you literally have more uptime with the crit rate and crit damage for every character, you know, you don't need to scale. Oh my god, this guy is so far away. Wow, that's ridiculous, actually. That's so ridiculous.
Shackles be gone.
That's so stupid. I hate this so much.
Caution is advised.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm messing it up.
Bloom from ashen. Feed my blossom.
It's okay.
Self-deceivers.
Did we reach 1,000? Yeah, we did. That means 1.5k to go. Gonna try to use my explosion for a new wave like this. There we go. Oh, there's another one like this. Wow. Why do we get like the same enemies 2 times?
Stay behind me. Frozen blockade. A change of perspective.
Leave it to me. What loading war
30
with
seconds.
time. Reborn from ancient. Struggle harder.
How many points do I have? I'm too busy to check. But I feel like, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Just need 400 points. We're good. This run is going crazy good. Even if we struggled a bit at the beginning. Oh my god, I didn't hit this guy. Really? Yeah, if I'm not getting the 2.5 now, it's because of this dude.
The lovely
It's literally it.
smell of all
Yep.
my prey.
Oh, we got it. We got it. Nice. I mean, that's so ridiculous how they like
Leave it to
spawn
me.
so far away. It's insane.
Like frigid depths. Ha! A change of perspective.
Okay, I think we got it, right? 4.5k should be done. 4.7. Awesome. Actually, I think last reset I got 4.8, but that literally took me like 5 hours. But yeah, you've seen it now that it's actually very manageable now. Just having this huge stage buff is insane. Also, the tokens are back that are just good. The Plunderer's token is still freaking incredible. If you are struggling in this game mode, definitely use this one. And I definitely could have gotten more points if I tried a bit harder or tried this multiple times. Seen I reached 2,000 points easily with Aero Rover, even if I did a lot of mistakes in between. And I definitely think that they adjusted how many points you get per monster, because this was just definitely easier. I actually did this in 2 tries. I had to cut out 1 try because I didn't want it to make the video too long. I was actually using the other new tokens and they just didn't perform that well as the Plunderer's token did, or the classic Gospel token, which is just an insane buff in general. This reset is easier, it's better, it has the 50% initial damage buff. And yeah, you can even do it with Aero Rover pretty freaking decently. You've seen it. Use Aero Rover, use another healer like Verena, and you're gonna have a really easy time, especially if you pick this Plunderer's Captain Seal. But Roshia definitely helps a lot just grouping up the enemies. If you don't have Roshia, pick Yang Yang. Yang Yang is such a freaking cheat code for this stage, for this mode. And yeah, I feel like this reset is good. That's definitely better than the last one. They fixed the mode pretty much. Is it now more fun? I don't know. Is it better than before? Yes. Do we let them cook a bit more with this mode? I would say so. I think this mode has potential. And that is pretty much it with this video, guys. I appreciate you all for watching. If you want to stay tuned with Wuthering Waves, watch more of my content, of course subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.